In the Age of Heroes, Santorini was a rich trading hub. From under the pumice, lava and ash in the south of the island, archaeologists are unearthing Akrotiri, a settlement dubbed the Pompeii of Greece, which predates the Romans by well over 1,000 years. The apocalyptic eruption of Santorini, around 1615 BC, covered the town of Akrotiri with meters of volcanic debris. Across the site, you get a real sense of the power of the volcano. So these are the walls of houses where people would have been living. Above them there, you've got the first phase of the eruption. You've got quite a lot of rocks and stones in the pumice. And then a finer layer of ash, the second phase of the eruption above. This is just a tiny, tiny, tiny proportion of the material that landed on the town. So it was smothered with 40 meters worth of volcanic eruptive material. The terrible thing is that the people here did actually have forewarning of the disaster. So a couple of weeks before the eruption, there were earthquakes. And we know that because people have done things like wrapped up their most valuable possessions and stored them carefully in the corners of rooms. Or here, you can see they've actually taken their beds outside. So they evacuated the town, then thought it was safe, and came back, only to be wiped out by the volcano. This exquisite gold ibex, a breed of mountain goat mentioned in the Odyssey, has been found in the ruins. So far, only a fraction of the site has been excavated, and we now actually think it's 10 times bigger than we previously thought, and there are new archaeological excavations happening right now. Gosh, it's very exciting to be this close because you're not normally allowed to come up to the buildings like this. So this is a very typical house for the people of Akrotiri. They often have these big, wide, very kind of welcoming open doors, always with a window next to them. And inside you can just see this kind of life interrupted. So there's a little stone bench where they're sat and, you know, pass the time of day. A storage jar for food or wine, and then underneath here there's actually a millstone. So we know that the people who lived here were somehow involved in helping to bake bread for their community. It's so quiet here now, but of course it would actually have been buzzing and humming with life. So it's a privilege to be here, but it's also quite heartbreaking.